For this video, I'm going to be showing you all how I use Artbreeder. It's an amazing site where you're able to create faces from combinations of pictures that people have uploaded to Artbreeder's database, and match them with some preset models for some really cool and realistic, and sometimes creepy looks. Hey there, fellow Night Owls. This is Anna Richardson, artist and founder of Middnite Designs. I just want to welcome you to this video, and if it's your first time being here, and if you enjoy this content, please make sure to hit the like button. Today I'll be using Artbreeder to create two of my own characters, and show you why it's awesome and how you can even use the portraits to further realize your designs and concept characters, or even for facial studies. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I want to say I found out about Artbreeder sometime last year. Everyone, because of quarantine, was kind of finding these character maker apps in these art groups that I'm in, and outside of them. And after a while, Artbreeder popped up as this really interesting site where you can kind of create, from what I saw originally, these very creepy and grotesque characters. And believe me when I tell you, you can make those. I did so accidentally. But later on, I kind of started seeing people create these hyper-realistic designs. And one guy even went so far as to create his characters and make them look as human and realistic as possible. That blew my mind. I had to find out what was Artbreeder. So I went through the process, through different iterations of my characters to try to really figure out how they would look as realistic as possible, or just kind of playing with it. And I liked what I came up with, to be honest. Some of these are kind of scary, but some of them I tried to figure out how to make them into like anime girls, and unfortunately it's sad to say that that doesn't work. Or it doesn't work in the way that I thought it did. Portrait so far seems to be the only one where you can kind of put your characters up here and then go from something like this or this to like this or this. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do that. So okay, from the main page, it says I'm on the browse menu, which is very interesting, but I mean you can just click this and whatever happens. But you're gonna go to create, and you see these different options they give you. General, I'm imagining it's for abstract surrealism, interesting stuff. Portrait, the one that we use, we get compose, upload, and animate. Landscape, you also get the ability to upload. I really want to play with this sometime because as someone who needs a background artist, this would be great. Paintings, sci-fi bio, art, very interesting one. Characters, which I'm really hoping they'll add an upload to, because I really want to see how I can play with that. Albums, furries, and anime portraits. Disappointed. Really wanted some anime girls. I want to turn some of my characters to anime girls. Cute anime girls. It's same thing. You can't upload for furries either. So if I want to turn one of my characters into a cute animal character, can't. So hoping they'll update for that too. Because I mean, well, of course I want to see that. What would Middnite look like as a blue wolf or something? But for now, we have portraits, and so I'll show you how to get into that. You go to upload, and for unpaid subscribers, or for free users, which I currently am right now, you get 3 a month. You can actually go through the process and get more. I would suggest clicking on it if you're someone who wants to use the site more. I'm kind of someone that's teetering on that. I do want to use this more because it's very useful, honestly. So we click the upload, and I'm going to open up with let's see. Let's go with Kisi. So, oh cool, alright. It's probably because it's late at night. Sometimes, I'm going to warn you, I've seen that number at 240 or even 600 Q. Yeah, and that was like processing for like, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours maybe. But I am working on this overnight, so haha, night owl benefits. I can actually upload a second one while that's on queue, so I'll do Naru next. Oh, you look a little weird for a second. I'll say like 6, but I mean that's not so bad. I got one more remaining, but I'm gonna hold that because I might have to come back and play with that later. While you're waiting, you can kind of go to your profile, see if they upload yet. I don't have anything in this one. I'm using a secondary account to show you because I've used up all of my points for this one. But while we're waiting for these, we need to do like a little refresh. Nope, not there yet. I can kind of show you just a little bit of what I did. So, of course, with my girl, Mitty, I uploaded, not this picture. I think I can actually show you what I uploaded. Let me see. Does it show me? Nope, it doesn't show me. You can't see it, and I like it that way. It was really bad. It looked really crazy. But you have all these options here to play with. You have chaos, which I'll show you what happens when you do that. Age, gender, width, height, yaw, pitch. Yaw and pitch kind of threw me off the beginning. Some of these, I will say, you probably don't have to play with. You have Asian, Indian, Black, White, Middle Eastern, Latino, Hispanic. Then it goes to art. I think these are very fun and useful. I like the models for them. Red, green, blue, if you want to play with the actual, the RGB colors of it. Hue and saturation, brightness, sharpness. Then they give you emotions with happy and angry. You'll see, but I will say that some of these kind of change the faces sometimes. And I'm imagining it's because of the preset models that they're using as a basis that make those faces. But it's not so bad. Blue eyes, which, yeah, I kind of wish I had a brown eyes option because Middnite was really hard to get. I can actually show you in some of her other pictures. The more I tried to get to blue eyes, the further I got from brown eyes. So I kind of suck a little bit. Earrings, you can even put earrings on your characters. Eyes open, you can make them, that's obvious. Mouth open, black hair, blonde hair, brown hair. They have black, blonde, and brown. But they don't have blue or green or brown eyes. I thought that was such a strange thing. Makeup. I'm pretty sure there's I haven't played with makeup too much. My characters, they're in a dystopia, so, makeup's kind of hard to come by. Glasses. I did use that. I was very surprised how that turned out. Facial hair. Hats. So, let's see if the characters are ready to be used. Aha! They're terrifying. And thankfully, right now, nobody can see them. So, let's start with, let's just fix Kisi. Y'all saw how she looked originally, right? She didn't look like this. So, what I normally start with is chaos. I don't know why they call it chaos, but it definitely looks chaotic the more you go this way. Things start to get a little bit creepy, and yeah. So, you don't go chaos. I'm gonna bring back chaos a bit. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay. Oh, look, human. Okay, let's start with this. And I'll probably come back and play with chaos a bit more. But I want to start with race at the moment. Because right now, Kisi, if you originally saw her, Kisi is African, first generation African American. So I kind of really want that to show. I'm gonna push up black a bit more to where you're starting to see more of a black character. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, alright. So let's bring the age down. Now that I've messed with ethnicity, and I'll come back to race a little bit more after that. So let's just make her look younger. I don't know why younger means add more hair, but whatever. Oh, here we go. Okay. No, she's starting to look like a kid. Kind of want a high schooler or like first year high schooler, so we'll probably go. I don't know. You can play with these numbers so much you can change by just literally a decimal point. If you go, I don't know particularly why, but if you go back, you'll get more of a feminine look, and if you go forward on gender, you get more of a masculine look. It's very interesting, particularly why I don't know. Yeah, see, there we go. I was waiting for it to kick in. But I don't normally mess with gender all too much because then you get something that doesn't look like what you uploaded at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna reset it, put it back where it was, because I need to find Kisi again. Height just kind of makes the character look bigger in the picture. Yeah, and then it's getting a little creepy if you kind of stretch the proportions too much. So I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna put in like negative 0.30. Yeah, nope. 0.32 then. Doesn't really change much. Yeah. let's see, y'all, I believe is, yeah, like turning the character a bit. It's interesting that it gives you that, but I don't need to play with that at the moment. Pitch equally does the same thing, but opposite, I should say opposite, where she starts to lean back and forward. Don't know why, but now her eyes are getting scary, so I'm gonna just put it back where it was. So the next thing I'll probably play with is art, and obviously you can make it look less artsy and more realistic, or you can go all the way to the art side and just kind of get this very painterly look depending on where you go. One of the ones I did, I got a very comic book style. That was interesting. I don't exactly know how I picked that, but I'm figuring it out. To me right now, one of the biggest issues I want to kind of fix is her eyes. I don't know if that was something that came from chaos. Is it? Oh, okay. Well, okay. So I can actually go all the way down on chaos, right, and get this lovely lady, and then try to figure out how do I make her. Maybe if I turn down this one. What if I turn down a lot of them? Sometimes I just kind of end up playing with the race ones. It's really kind of weird to just say. And seeing what happens when I kind of skew that in a direction that kind of works more for what I want. I know for a fact they have, oh, you know what? Bump. Bump? Nope, it's just looking like an older, tireder lady. Huh. Well, let me just reset some of these then. Reset. This is just the model I work with. However, I don't have to stick with her. Oh no, I reset this one. Sometimes I accidentally do that and just kind of. Oh, well, that got a little scary really quick. Okay, hold on. Don't worry, I'll save you, I swear. You know what? This is a good time to use this button, the reset button. Let's just reset keys. Oh, yes, this is what I was working with. Yes, that's right. So let's go back and bring the chaos down. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I will. This part is fun too because I get to kind of play into kind of what makes a character look the way they do, what facial structure, what lines, and try to see if I can make it look less scary. So I'll get there eventually. Huh? This to get me the pink shirt. Sometimes I don't get to keep the clothes. Okay, here we go. All right, oof. All right, so let's bump up this one and see if. Okay, all right. I don't know why, but okay, she's starting to look African American. That's so strange. But it works for me. Okay, here we go. What happens if I pitch this all the way over here? Have I tried that already? Oh yes. Coming back. I can actually skip down to eyes open. Let's just kind of let's see if we can well, she's not the same complexion as Kisi, and I kind of want that. So I'm going to play with the brightness. I'm going to bring down the brightness a bit and see what I get from there. Okay. Okay, so it also changes as you see, it changes the background too. But that can be fixed with saturation. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's play with the hue slider and see what that gives me. Now, if you notice, she's missing her braids. If you saw the original image of Kisi, she has braids. Okay, here we go. Let's give me like there-ish. So I want to bring that back. Let's add a bump to the black hair. Why does black hair mean you make the whole image darker? The background and everything. I don't remember if I had Kisi's mouth open. Huh. So let's Let's close it. Cool, huh? Except for it makes it look sad. So let's bring back the happy. I don't know what happy means, mouth open. Close your mouth. All the way. Alright, what about happy all the way? You know, it's fine. We'll just we'll go like right. I want it to look happier. You get these. But, let's see, let's bring the sharpness back some. That actually kind of, so if you go all the way this way, sharpness makes it, I would call it crispness. To me, it looks crisp. And less crisp is pretty much like this watery style. So like, I kind of wanted to put it, where was it before? About there. You mean like that? It's still not Casey though. If I bring back the blonde, doesn't really haven't changed too much on the image. Oh, kind of does. Okay, well, okay. For some reason, blonde hair is affecting your skin color. Who understands that? I don't, but it's still fun to learn. So now I'm gonna keep that in mind. She's got makeup. I don't remember giving her makeup. It's nice though. It's nice. What if I get rid of makeup? Don't get rid of makeup. Leave makeup there. So what if I bump brown hair up too? No, man. I'm gonna give her, since she wants to have her mouth open, I'm gonna give her a bit of a smile. Oh, it's cute. So pull back art to see what I kind of get. Yeah, I think this is pretty much where she's gonna go. Playing with the blue, you get like the overall image itself. It's like a blue overlay of a sort. Take it away, you know, obviously get the opposite of blue. Green overlay. Oh, that actually makes her look a little bit more visible. Sure, why not? And what if I add red? It pretty much just makes it red. Yeah, it just makes it red. Take away red, makes it blue and a little scary now. So we're not just scared of red. Leave green there. Green's fine. Green works nicely. I have her as happy, so let me bring back her happy just a bit. Nope, gotta put her happy back. Oh, that's cute. That's a nice smile. But it's not Casey. Oh, I didn't realize I gave her earrings. Oh, you know what? It's probably the mom. Okay, well, you know what? The mom is just gonna have to just leave her. So let's do the next fun thing. Let's crossbreed. I'll get into children later. You can save this, and you can always go back to your original image. And if you don't like where this was going, but I'm gonna go ahead and crossbreed. And this part to me is super fun. Yeah, I don't want to go back to that image. I need to figure out how to make it look not like that and more like the Casey I know and love. So from here, you'll see that these are my created stuff. Oh my gosh. Here's random stuff that other people have done. Some of them, like I said, get really, really creepy. Okay, going away from that now. You can search for things you exactly want, but I don't know what I want exactly. So I like to go to trending. Automatically from trending, I see things that I like. I want to find a girl with braids though. So, hold on, this woman like a little Todoroki. It's so cute. I keep saying, I'm sorry. I want to find a girl with braids, but I also want to find one that has about the same complexion as Casey. So maybe I should focus on one or the other first. I might go with this one. Oh wow, Lady Dimitrescu. Wow, that's actually simps. That's nice. That's actually something. Oh, look, they put babies up there. Oh, look, okay, stay focused. Oh, well, shoot, I think I found Casey. I wasn't expecting to see a. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting to find Kisi. Like, this is new for me, and I really appreciate seeing it on here. Um, so if you kind of look for a while, you kind of see, pretty much where the models kind of lean towards. Where you have, yes, diversity, but it's really hard to find um more plus size characters. This is actually my first time seeing it, and it's perfect because I need that for Kisi. I want to not use this one. I want to use this one. Oh, how do I? Well, maybe. Okay, so this is fun. You can. There's face and style, and you can have this image over here. Oh, look, see? Wow, it's already starting to look more like what I sort of. Look at that. And I can even, if I want to be particular, go towards this style. I don't want that though. I want her to look as human as possible. Um, just to see what this looks like if you kind of put these both at the opposite ends. You get this. I'm scared. If you go both this way, you pretty much just get her. And if you go face opposite style, you get, well, I didn't actually expect that. I didn't know what you get. So, surprises all around. But I'm going to go with, honestly, I feel like she, is almost perfectly, if not perfectly Kisi. I kind of want to combine this one with this one. But for the sake of using the image, oh my gosh, they really did that. Okay, I wish I could go. I'm gonna put Kisi side by side. Oh, this is a little bit cute. This is kind of cute. It's giving me something. I'm getting something, guys, and that's the fun part. So I'm gonna probably play with. It's hard to pick sometimes. If I go too far this way, it gets scarier. If I go this way, it doesn't. So I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna save. Wait, hold on. I'm getting the eye thing that I didn't want though. All right. I'll go with choices. Define bridge or not define. Okay, let's go with this one. Super cute. So I'm gonna click on this because that other one she just didn't work out, but it's okay because I found the model that's not near perfect. Honestly, the only part that I would say doesn't make her perfect is I want braids. I want braids, and I want 4C texture, either one. Because Kisi, she normally wears her hair in braids, but she has 4C hair, and I really want that representation. My daughters have 4C hair, and as their mother, who has to do the hair, yeah, no, I want. Yeah, you're gonna respect that. I want it. So let's do. Nope, I ruined it. Let's leave that as is. Let's play with age. Let's see if we can make her look a little younger. Can I get it? Am I gonna get it? Oh, so yeah, look, she's already starting to. Oh, this is adorable. But I don't want to yet. So let's do this one. This was fun. I'm gonna go play with eyes to try to see if that's cute, but maybe -50, maybe -25. Okay. I don't know if I can get her pink eyes back, and that's a little bit tough. That's why I want the anime or the character designer one to have an upload, because I would love to be able to have unrealistic eye colors to kind of play with. Right now I have blue, so I don't know how much blue's gonna give me. No, you know what? We're gonna sacrifice blue and just not do it. There's not too much I want to play with this besides let's see, what 209. Yeah, there's not too much I want to play with this. I just want to find the braids, and that itself can be tough. Oh, 343. I'm gonna remember that real quick because I reset. Double check. I kind of like 343. So I'm gonna go ahead and type. Actually, what was it, like 0.343? Oh, welcome to Nightmare Land, boys and girls, and jeez, gentle dems. This is terrifying. We're gonna just go back and go this way to 476. Let's see if I can bring it to 376. Okay. Let's see if I can get some saturation up some. See if I can, they'll let me mess with the background. No, I don't want it to saturate her. I want the background to change just slightly. Oh, well, that's actually not. Okay, hold on, let me see. 309. Okay, so 309.309, 0.309. So let me see, 0.309. Boop. Okay, didn't go to Nightmare. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's make her happy. Aww. I really love the models, and I love their like I love the smiles they do. I love the facial expressions. Like if I were to go to angry, wow, that's nightmare fuel. I'm sorry, that's okay. You know, usually they actually have a pretty good one. No, they're just not giving it to me today. It's gonna be the same thing. I'm kind of scared. This is actually better than what we just saw. So okay, it's got some stuff to work out. I have no idea why making her that angry kind of entirely changes her race, but let's just make her happy. Let's just make her happy. Like I said, this is really good to play with facial structure, facial design, kind of getting like the scope of your character or whatnot. Especially if you're trying to be like, oh, what if my character I've drawn this character in my style for so long, but what if I were to take them from out of that style? Would they still look like my character? It's very important to me because I play with different styles. So I like the idea of like double checking if this character really can exist outside of my style. Now I'm just gonna play with stuff. Alright, if I take away art, what do I get? Oh, okay, I get a person. Yeah, I get a person. If I add more art, I get... Oh, this is the comic book style I was kind of telling you about. Sometimes you can kind of go into it. Go towards it. I mean, I call it comic book style. I've seen it before in comic books. It's not your generic house style, but yeah. So I'm not gonna really mess with these over here because I like this. I'm probably gonna see if I can... Okay, that's fine. If I make her happy... Oh, okay. Love it. So let's save her. And no, I want to crossbreed this one. So crossbreed is a weird word, but I'm looking for braids. So let me see if I can get it to have an exact match with braids. Okay, wow, that's great. Actually wasn't expecting it to be this good at touching up braids. I already see it. She has the 2 ponytail design, so I'm already kind of seeing one that I like. Looks like people played with it. That's really nice. I actually wasn't expecting this. And they even got like locks. They kind of mixed up locks and braids, but that's fine. So I'm gonna take off exact match so I can get a little bit more. Starts with okay. That's I really love that texture. Sometimes if what you're looking for is not as easily narrowed down, it can take a while. So I'm going to grab starting now. Let me just switch back real quick, just double check. Yeah, I'm going to grab for now as a starter. Either, yeah, probably her or her. I feel like, oh look, they got the big braids. Oh, but I want the braids up here too, though. Well, we'll see. This is just a fun. Oh, I love it so much. I don't have to put her in braids. Since I started in the braids, I kind of want to finish. So I'm actually going to do this and see if I can get her hair to match that. So already we're seeing that, right? We're getting a mixture of those two. Now I want this face. Yes, you see, and I'm starting to get braids in the background because it's taking what's back there and actually defining the shape. So we're going to do style over here just to see what it gets. Already loving how human she looks, how realistic. It's creepy. It really is. Look at that. Look at it. Well, you're looking at it, you're watching the video. She seems to be getting older the more that I go towards these opposite ends, and I kind of don't, I want to keep her youthfulness, so I'm going to scale this down. Scale this down one more time. Now she's starting to look more like her, so I want her to look like her, but I want just the braids. I don't really want too much of the, okay. So let me go one more time. This way. This way. Okay, let's play with this. Let's see what happens. Experiment time. If not, I can go back to an earlier rendition. So let's see if I can play with age on this one and make her look younger, yes. And then kind of play with art, because I do want to make it still look arterly, art-like. I don't want to lose that too much. If I go all the way this way, will I get? No, I won't get anything scary, but that looks nice. I'm even getting like the unique eye color I wanted from earlier, and something that's great, especially when you can't like find it. I'm playing with chaos just because I want to see what would happen. So I know going too far back, and oh, it doesn't look so bad. Oh, I get preset lady. Thanks, preset lady, but no thanks. I think if I reset this, where does it go? Okay, it goes there. This is nice. I'm gonna play with saturation. I'm gonna bump it just to. I think I can play with sharpness a little bit too, just to give me a clearer image. Ah, look at that, so clear. Happy. Ah, I love it. Yeah, like that. No, I like the smile. I really like that smile. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to do eyes open a little bit more? I wonder how much. I'm kind of curious if I just go all the way over here. Will I? Yep. Will I be scared? Yes, I will. Let's stick within the realms of not falling out of her face eyeballs. Let's see what happens if I move the mouth up. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. Maybe if I, what if I do, boop. Okay, I like the crooked smile look too. It's always something that I enjoy. Most of my siblings and I, we have the crooked smile thing. So it's like, it's kind of nice to see it. And I give it to characters to here and there. I'm gonna downplay makeup a bit. Is it letting me? Is it changing anything? Oh, okay. So if I add makeup, she's like that. But no, I liked what she was. Brightness. I played with that last time. Okay, now this is doing what I don't want it to do, and it's lightening her skin. Don't want that. It does look like she's outside, but then you kind of start losing it. So I'm gonna go back to, oops, something like this. Maybe if I play with hue. Okay. You're starting to get kissy. I want to say that you can definitely play with this a lot more, and probably even find your character's hairstyle. I do get that, you know, for the most part, if you draw it or if you pick it from somewhere, you're probably going to find yourself uploading a lot of different stuff specifically versus searching like I did in order to Frankenstein a character. And I might do a video where I take some models from off of Google or Pinterest, excuse me, preferably free stock ones, and play with their designs. So I'm going to save this Kisi, and this is children. For those who are interested in what it was, it kind of gives you this you can do similar where they look like the original design. It kind of just gives you the same thing. Or different. They look, oh well, sometimes nothing like it. It's very interesting. I don't really play with children. Oh, look, I never got a, oh, this is nice. I think it's cute. I think it's cute if you wanted to make a family tree. Oh, looks like I just don't have another child. Yeah, they're really great. So that's when I get to go back to profile and see what I've done. I started from here. If you press this icon, this is the little genealogy family tree. You can kind of see, nope. I would actually say start with the last one you did. So, I still very much like this one, and I'm a little sad I got a little further from it, especially between these two. But I mean, that still looks nice. So I'll click this, and now this is interesting. It shows you where it came from. Other artists, like I said, people have uploaded this into the database and they keep it open. I feel like this is Pocahontas, but like as human as possible from the Wreck-It Ralph movies. So that's interesting. But you have these images. Would have loved that one for another character that I did. You see where I made these two and do the combination of this one and this one, which somebody, well, I made between this one that I got from this one. You kind of see where this, it's just great. You can kind of fall back and see how other people created their stuff to get where I got here. These are great. I loved it. I really love using this. I feel like the more people kind of get on it, the more you have with more options to choose from. So yeah, that's Kisi. That's Kisi so far. I'm actually gonna save No for a second video because this one was still going on for a little bit. So if you like this sort of video and you're interested in more, you want to see more besides Nuru, comment, let me know if you have some suggestions, and definitely subscribe if it's your first time being here. I really appreciate you guys watching this. I hope through my process, Artbreeder, you get to kind of understand Artbreeder has a bit of a learning curve, but I'll show you more with Nuru in part 2. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And if you're new to this video, please make sure to subscribe so you can be alerted to new videos as soon as I drop them. Draw magic!